It's raining all night. It's been raining all night, and today no work because it's still raining. Keep raining and raining, and I think we have a bad weather coming. So today is the rest day for the for our crew. But yesterday we have a guest, our viewer. So he was there right now. Him and James, they're talking inside the living room.
So we got guest here right now, a guest, and he's up from Dumaguete, but he actually lives in Singapore as well. He still works in Singapore, and his heart's over here in the Philippines though. And so when every time he gets a chance, he goes to his place over here in Dumaguete. Some of the viewers are going to know him. He was running a channel for a little while, and then he's kind of just stopped it. And it was Boston Filipino. And I covered him. I watched him when he had his channel going and all, and seemed like a really nice guy. And so every once in a while, you know, he'd comment on my channel for a long while, and we'd always converse that maybe someday, you know, he gets out and about, he'd come up here and see us. Well, he did. And actually, when he booked on Airbnb, I didn't even know it was him that was doing it. So he shows up here and it's pouring down rain, and he gets in his room immediately, and I'm still out working, doing concrete and stone work out there and all, and I'm getting wet and sick and getting my head all stuffed up now. And so when he comes up that night to visit me and I'm wore out, I still didn't put it together that it was him. And so we're talking, he's talking about his work and all of a sudden I hear my ears tuning on that accent and him talking about Singapore, and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, but I just now realized who you are. It was him from Boston Filipino, you know. And and so we just had a laugh at it. And I tell you what, we've talked each other's heads off. I know I've talked his head off, and he's talked mine off. And it was really a horrible time to come visit here with it just so rainy, super rainy. But he rode his bike up here. Check this out. He's got the CRF 250 right here. And he rode his bike up, and he rode it all the way up here, up Negros, and took across the ferry and all the way from down in Dumaguete. And now he's about to roll out again and get back on a ferry, go back across the Negros, ride down Negros in this horrible weather, and then take another ferry across part of the way down, not all the way back to Dumaguete, I think near Toledo. And he's taking another ferry across to Cebu and then right on in, I guess, to Cebu City, and he's hoping to be there tonight. So he's got a lot of journey ahead of him. I hope he makes it. I hope that we didn't hold him up too much, talking so much and everything, but it's just, he's got such interesting stories, and I'll have somebody I can share my stories, and we just talk, and sharing our lives and the history and everything. And there's a lot of common ground. He's all in the boats, and he's all in the bikes, and he's a professional musician, trumpet player, and he's in an orchestra in Singapore. That's his profession. So really cool. Actually, he had a big Sea Ray boat over in Singapore that he lived on. So just so many commonalities and all. And it's fun to have somebody that you got so much common ground with, that you can just visit and talk and chat and just reminisce and share the good times and bad times and everything else. It's really cool. Got to do some video right here though. So here he is right here, Boston John. Yeah, so it was really cool that he showed up here, and I know I've talked his ear off, boy.
I enjoyed it. No, none of your subscribers drove through worse weather to see you than I
I'm telling you, man. I couldn't
award.
believe that you did. I did a little pre-video to this video, and I'm like, man, I cannot believe you did that. And that you showed up like one of the worst times to get out and do anything or nothing. Kind of a really fly-through trip too, though.
Yeah, not good planning on my part.
Yeah, and I've just enjoyed talking to him. We stayed up, him and I, in the living room last night till like 1:40 in the morning.
I've been busy around. I said, well, you're still talking?
I told Justin that I was coming to see you. I did my advanced open water with Justin.
You see that right there, boy?
Right there,
I just see that.
I just did the course with him like a couple days ago.
Oh, really?
That's
so cool. Well, Justin stayed in that same room right there before him and Judea did. It wasn't fixed up as much back then, though. Yeah. And, man, I really appreciate it. So he's looking at maybe possibly there is a chance that he might get the same bike as I have, but he rides the CRF one. It's the 250, CRF 250 here right now.
Also very sexy.
And he likes it. And these are awesome bikes. I actually happen to really love these bikes right here. And I like the narrow seat. I don't know if you do or not. Now, I don't know how that is for you on a long ride, though.
I had to get off it a few times.
Yeah.
It hurts.
That's the thing about the KTM is the seat's wider. You got more seat underneath your butt, too, for some longer rides.
It's
So,
like my bike back home. Yeah, the seat's a lot different than the GSA, that's for sure.
yeah.
My bike don't sound as good as yours. Listen to this. This is bone stock. I mean, this bike's totally stock.
They still sound pretty good. I like these motors. These are well-engineered motor, man. They are well-engineered.
I love this bike. It's so fun. And then you gotta show your viewers, I just had this seat recovered because I'm really anal about this, and I just had the seat recovered to make it look like brand new, and the neighborhood cat
Oh, clawed it all
just
up.
2 nights ago, yeah.
Yes, they will. They will tear them up,
really
man.
Angry about it, actually.
What can you do?
Yeah, right? I think we have the same tires, actually. These look a lot like the ones you have on your adventure.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely upgrading my tires. I'm in the process of trying to get them, locate who's the dealer for them here right now.
You're going to do more knobby, more off-road style?
Yeah, I'm going with the Bridgestone Battle X A41. It's called, I think it's called Cross Country. Is the one choose, and it's a way more aggressive tread that's still designed to be on the highway. Also, way more aggressive tread. And it's got a lot of sidewall to it.
Are they noisy on the highway? Not that that matters really.
They're not aggressive. They're not noisy like a full knobby. They're still made to have traction and performance on the highway, but they're still a good off-road tire.
Yeah. What's the name of the port I'm going to? Duranga or something like that?
Demangas.
Demangas.
You also been there when you came here?
I'm sorry?
Last time when you arrived, you go that way also? And then you first come over here?
Yeah, that's where he arrived on. Yeah.
I took the ferry over from the college.
Good journey, man.
I hope you get some nice weather for the rest of the day.
Take your time. Don't push yourself too hard.
All right, buddy.
Come back next time, you and James, you're gonna ride to the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll show you how to slip and slide.
Hey, guys.
Cool.
Yeah. That was so cool hanging out with him, man. It was so cool. He told me that he would come up someday, and you just say that in like casual words sometimes. And man, you guys on here, y'all really make us so happy. You really do it. You come through, you surprise us, you show up, you support us. Man, that was a really nice guy right there. And I like it, man. He's a cool dude. So wish him a good journey home, and thank you. When you see this video, thank you so much for hanging out. And my jaws are tired from him and I yakking so much.